Okay, dealing with our central and inscribed angles, I had 3 common questions. The first one was number 6. It's asking for the value of x here. Well, what kind of an angle is this angle x? If I open it up, that means my vertex is on the circle, which means it is an inscribed angle. And I know with inscribed angle, it's going to be half of the arc that it makes. So it makes this arc here, which we know is the semicircle, and that's 180 degrees. So your angle x is going to be half of that, which means you're going to get 90. Number 7, the value of x and y. Again, they're telling us that AB is our diameter. Well, I know that my angle 30, my angle BAC, this angle is an inscribed angle, and he opens up to give me this arc right here. Because he's inscribed, I know that my arc is going to be double what that angle is. So the measure of arc BC is going to be 60 degrees. Okay, so once I get that, to find the value of angle x is a central angle. The vertex is a center. And I know my central angle is the exact same as the arc that it makes. That means x is going to be 60 degrees. So I'm going to get this angle to be 60 degrees. And then to find the value of angle y, there's different ways to do this. To find the value of angle y, I have an outside angle, so I'm going to use my exterior angles theorem that says your outside angle is equal to not the angle it touches, but the other two added together. So I'm going to get 60 is equal to 30 plus y, which means y is equal to 30. I could have also found this guy to be 120 by a linear pair. And then I know all 3 angles add up to be 180. So 120 plus 30 plus y is equal to 180. And again, I get that y is equal to 30. Or if we noticed that we have OA and OC are both radii in my circle. And if they are both radii, that means they have the exact same length, which means you have an isosceles triangle, and base angles are congruent. So just from that, you can get y is equal to 30. So however you want to do this, there's different ways. The value of y comes out to be 30. And number 10, the value of angle x. For the same reasoning here, I know that my OC and OB are both radii are going to be congruent, which means, again, you're going to have an isosceles triangle, which means your base angles are congruent. So this guy here is also going to have a measure of 31 degrees. I have a triangle OBC, and in that triangle, I know they all have to add up to be 180. So I'm going to take 180 minus, and 31 plus 31 is going to give me 62. So 180 minus 62 is going to give me 118. So I know that my central angle is going to be 118. 118 central angle opens up to give me the arc of BC. So I know central angle exact same as the arc that it makes. I'm going to get 118 for that arc. The questions ask me to find the value of angle x. Angle x is an inscribed angle. Vertex is on the circle. And your inscribed angle is going to be half of the arc that it makes, which is going to be 118 divided by 2, which means x is going to equal 59. All right, guys, keep those questions coming. Thanks.